David and Ellie had their first baby on the way and were living in a 2-bedroom apartment in Glebe, and they knew at some point in the future they were going to have to buy a house somewhere. Now, the problem was when we looked at what they could afford to buy, if they wanted to keep the unit, which they did, then their borrowing capacity wasn't quite enough to just buy the house to live in. So they came to us looking for a solution, and that's what this video is about. Now, Dave and Ellie, they got the first baby on the way and they knew they were going to need to buy a house at some point. And so what we showed them how to do was, instead of buying the house to live in and keeping the unit as an investment property, which was their long-term plan, we presented it to the bank differently. What we actually said is that they were going to buy the house as an investment property, which of course would get much higher rent than the unit. And also, because they were going to borrow all the funds for the house, it meant that they got a much, much bigger tax-deductible loan. When we did things that way round, they were able to afford to buy the house straight away whilst staying in their unit. And the truth is that when we looked at their long-term goals, they were happy to stay in the unit while they had a little baby, which was going to be next year anyway. And realistically, they could stay there until the baby was ready to walk and then move in the house. And that gave us 2 years to pay down the debt on the house and put them in a better position to move in when eventually their family needs got to a stage that they needed the house. And this let them buy ahead of the curve. So before they actually had to do it, and they were able to keep the unit. Luckily, David got pay rises on the way, which meant the maths was quite easy to make it work long term. So if you're looking to upgrade, please reach out to a good broker. And if you need to talk to us, my name is Max Phelps. I'm a money coach with Golden Eggs, where we always encourage people to be genuine, have fun, and stay curious.